Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into how to handle the millions of wild pigs wreaking havoc across Australia's 6 states and 2 territories. These animals cause an estimated $80 million in damage to infrastructure each year. So what steps are Australian hunters taking to keep their population under control? Drop a 1 in the comments. There's a surprise waiting for you in this video. Surprisingly, wild pigs in Queensland can swim for up to 2 hours straight, allowing them to travel from the forest all the way to the city of Brisbane. This problem has caused a 20% drop in visitors to the famous Gold Coast beaches, leading to a decline in tourism revenue as locals fear potential wild pig attacks. To protect the public, Australian authorities have set up warning signs across affected areas. As the pig population reached nearly 4 million in 2015, many journalists have been attacked by wild pigs while filming, though thankfully none have suffered serious injuries. With their distinctive snouts, these animals often dig up the ground, causing serious damage to both the ecosystem and infrastructure, with total repair costs estimated at around $25 million. To address the growing damage caused by wild pigs, the Australian government and local residents have organized legal hunting programs. Each hunting season runs from April to July, with regions such as Queensland, New South Wales, and the Northern Territory designated for hunting based on government research showing roughly 24 million wild pigs in these areas. However, hunting is strictly prohibited in Kakadu National Park and other nature reserves in the Northern Territory. To take part in legal hunting, farmers must be between 18 and 65 years old and hold a valid permit issued by local authorities. Each year, about 20,000 hunters across Australia receive firearm licenses for hunting. Before being allowed to participate in actual hunts, these hunters must complete a firearm training course that lasts between 3 and 6 months. Hunters often use Remington or Ruger rifles, as these firearms are well known for their accuracy and reliability. Using the right weapon and proper techniques not only ensures hunter safety, but also provides better control in dangerous situations. Have you ever hunted wild pigs with a firearm? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments. If not, type 3. The Australian government also permits hunters to use hunting dogs to speed up the process of capturing wild pigs. These dogs help hunters quickly locate and control pigs, especially in large open areas. According to regulations, each hunter is allowed to bring up to 5 dogs. Bull Arab hunting dogs are professionally trained at specialized centers in Queensland and New South Wales to ensure they develop the skills needed to hunt wild pigs effectively. Training a hunting dog typically takes about 12 to 18 months to fully prepare them for the job. Wild pigs are aggressive animals that can weigh up to 400 pounds, so hunting dogs must be strong, agile, and have great endurance. Each dog is required to reach a minimum running speed of 30 meters and maintain the stamina to chase wild pigs for several hours. To ensure that hunting is conducted safely and responsibly, authorities impose heavy fines of up to $5,000 on hunters who use untrained dogs or break regulations. These rules help protect animal welfare and ensure that hunting remains safe for both people and animals. With their agility and sharp sense of smell, hunting dogs help hunters effectively control wild pigs in the swampy areas of Kakadu in the Northern Territory and the floodplains of Queensland. In these regions, the slippery terrain and standing water make hunting difficult, but with the help of the dogs, hunters can track and corner wild pigs into favorable positions, making the capture process far more efficient. Thanks to ongoing hunting efforts, Australia's wild pig population has dropped from 24 million in 2015 to around 18 million in 2020. This not only helps control their numbers, but also protects the natural ecological balance. Hunters are also required to stay informed about the latest policies to ensure compliance with regulations and avoid hunting near residential areas, helping prevent disturbances to human communities. What do you guys think about wild boars in Australia? Don't forget to leave a comment and let us know if this video has addressed your concerns, so we can give you the best experience in our future videos. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to join us in more upcoming hunting adventures. Let's get started. Did you know that more than 28 countries protect lions, recognizing them not just as predators, but as powerful symbols of strength in the wild? Conservation programs, costing around $100 million annually, aim to preserve these majestic animals for future generations while also boosting tourism. Lion hunting is strictly banned to support ecotourism, but in South Africa, hunters can pay as much as $50,000 for a legal lion hunt. So what happens when this controversial practice collides with global conservation goals? Does lion hunting truly support conservation efforts, or is it just driven by profit? Drop a 1 in the comments so you don't miss out on more fascinating stories coming soon. It all began in the late 1980s when South Africa faced a drastic decline in its lion population. Habitat loss and widespread poaching had driven lions to the edge of extinction. In a desperate move, conservationists made the controversial decision in 1996 to legalize trophy hunting. These hunts were intended to generate funds for conservation efforts, and what started as a risky experiment soon evolved into a large-scale, organized industry.
That's a good shot.
Excitement peaked when the first 150 permits were issued. Hunters from around the world flocked to the vast reserves of LMO and Pimanga. Each hunter was required to hold a professional hunting license, with only about 10% passing the rigorous exams designed to test their understanding of South Africa's strict wildlife laws. The stakes were high, and the government closely monitored every move, aware that even a single misstep could ignite global outrage. The use of rifles is tightly regulated, with only large-caliber firearms like the .375 HH Magnum permitted to ensure a quick and humane kill. A 4-person team consisting of a hunter, a guide, and 2 trackers ventures deep into the bush. Hunters usually mount their rifles on tripods for greater stability and accuracy. The tension is constant, as a single mistake can instantly turn the hunter from predator into prey. Lion hunting in South Africa officially began in 1996, and by 2018 the industry was generating more than $200 million in annual revenue to support conservation efforts. However, strict regulations limit the number of lions that can be hunted to no more than 300 per year. While these hunts help fund conservation areas and fight poaching, hunters who break the rules, such as exceeding the permitted quota, can face fines of up to $10,000 and have their hunting licenses suspended. In 2015, lion hunting in South Africa hit its peak with one of the largest lions ever recorded, weighing up to 600 pounds. For hunters, the appeal lies not only in the thrill of the chase, but also in the prestige and recognition that come with it. With hunting fees sometimes exceeding $50,000, the reward goes beyond the trophy. It's about earning a place among the elite. Would you ever consider hunting a lion? If yes, drop a 1 in the comments. If not, leave a 2. To hunt lions in South Africa, hunters must meet strict health standards to ensure proper vision and physical fitness. Their eyesight must be at least 20/40, and they are required to pass a mandatory fitness test to prove their endurance. The approved shooting distance ranges from 50 to 100 yards depending on the terrain and conditions to guarantee an accurate and humane shot. In the wide open areas of South Africa, where tree cover is scarce, hunters must move with extreme caution to avoid being detected by lions. Every step must be slow and deliberate, and using the wind to their advantage is essential. A deep understanding of lion behavior can increase a hunter's success rate by as much as 30%. Experienced hunters with years of tracking and ambushing under their belts can navigate dangerous situations more safely, knowing exactly when to advance and when to retreat. They are required to update their hunting information on the official website of the South African Department of Environmental Affairs or through authorized organizations managing hunting zones, such as the Professional Hunters Association of South Africa, PSA. Keeping this information current ensures compliance with regulations, supports the monitoring of hunting activities, and provides accurate data for conservation efforts. Lion hunting activities in South Africa have been covered in this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. If there's an animal you'd like to learn more about, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video to stay updated with our latest content. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends so they can watch it too.
Just to the right in. That's it. That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
The wildcat, also known as the European wildcat, can be found throughout Europe, Asia, and parts of Africa. They thrive in dense forests, grasslands, and wetlands, where trees and shrubs offer plenty of cover. In Europe, they're commonly seen in both coniferous and deciduous forests, while in Asia, their range stretches from Siberia to Southeast Asia, with some populations inhabiting mountainous regions. Let's dive deeper into their fascinating world. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest updates. Wildcats display a variety of fascinating behaviors when it comes to hunting, communication, and territory management. They are solitary and mostly nocturnal creatures, often roaming alone in search of food. Their diet mainly consists of mice, birds, and insects, and they rely on their sharp hunting instincts and climbing skills to stealthily approach their prey. It's estimated that Europe's wildcat population is around 1 million individuals, though their numbers vary widely between countries. In regions such as Eastern Europe and Russia, wildcats remain relatively common, while in Western Europe, they face greater challenges in maintaining stable populations. Conservation organizations are working tirelessly to protect wildcat habitats and reduce human-related threats to ensure the long-term stability and health of their populations. However, some residential areas near forests have reported wildcat attacks on livestock, raising concerns among local residents. These incidents usually happen when wildcats are searching for food, prompting them to prey on smaller animals such as chickens, sheep, and rabbits. In rare instances, wildcats may become aggressive and pose a threat to humans, especially when they feel threatened or cornered. To address this issue, the government has temporarily authorized the hunting of wildcats. This measure aims to reduce wildcat intrusions into residential areas and prevent damage to livestock and crops. Hunting permits are issued under strict regulations and only during specific seasons to ensure the wildcat population remains sustainable. Do you agree with this approach? If yes, please like the video. If not, drop a 2 in the comments. Wildcat hunting takes place across various terrains, including areas with dense forests, hills, and wetlands. These landscapes not only present challenges for hunters, but also serve as natural habitats for wildcats. Thick forests and heavy underbrush provide perfect hiding spots, making detection and approach much more difficult. As a result, hunters must rely on strategic techniques and a deep understanding of wildcat behavior to succeed in such demanding environments. Hunting wildcats in these environments demands a deep understanding of their behavior, along with the skills and experience needed to ensure both safety and compliance with regulations. At the same time, control measures must be carried out carefully to prevent harm to the area's biodiversity and maintain ecological balance. This approach helps ensure that hunting practices remain sustainable and responsible, protecting wildcat populations and their habitats while addressing human-wildlife conflicts. To improve the success rate of wildcat hunting, hunters often use sound devices to lure them in. Calls that imitate prey or replicate the vocalizations of wildcats can attract them closer, making it easier to approach. This technique not only increases the chances of a successful hunt, but also allows hunters to observe the animal's behavior more closely, offering valuable insights into their habits and movements. When used responsibly, these sound techniques can promote more effective and ethical hunting practices. When hunting wildcats, the ideal shooting range is usually between 50 and 150 meters, depending on the hunter's skill level and equipment. Aiming for vital areas such as the head or chest is essential to ensure a quick, precise shot that minimizes the animal's suffering. Proper technique and strict adherence to regulations not only improve hunting effectiveness, but also ensure the safety of both hunters and wildlife. This responsible approach helps uphold ethical standards in hunting practices. Hunting wildcats brings several positive impacts to the community, including economic, environmental, and social benefits. This activity not only supports the local economy, but also plays an important role in wildlife management and habitat conservation. Additionally, regulating wildcat hunting helps ensure community safety and promotes agricultural sustainability, particularly in regions where wildcats threaten livestock. Proper management of hunting also helps minimize conflicts between humans and wildlife, protecting people's interests while ensuring the survival of wildcat populations in their natural habitats. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting updates in our upcoming videos.